Hey people, this is Govi, your Holy City driver. Welcome to my channel. So on this lovely day, this is the second video filmed of today. I have some other things in the works, but I feel bored and decided to do another video. So oh my gosh, what to talk about, guys? What to talk about now? Let's see here. How about, let's go off the topic of Uber and Lyft for a minute here. Well, sort of. Most of y'all know that new TNC bill, amended part of the bill that they are working on in the State House and the State Senate, has to pass a major hurdle on Tuesday. It was supposed to be voted on Friday, and for some reason the vote got held up and it didn't happen. So now they got to vote it by Tuesday. If not Tuesday, I think it has to be voted on by Wednesday to make it through to be passed this year. If not, it won't make it to the list to be passed this year. Which I think is kind of crazy, How can you get a bill passed that, was proposed just a week ago, but you got other bills there that have been sitting there, they've been arguing about and basically having a pissing contest. So, we are going to talk about the South Carolina General Assembly today. Yes, I am going into politics with this one. And I will tell you guys now, I don't support one person over another when it comes to politics. I support who's doing the damn job and who ain't doing the damn job. And if you don't like the language in this video, guess what, guys? Turn it off now, because there's going to be some rough language. Now, make sure you put a thumbs up if you like the content. If you like my opinion on the matter, leave a comment below. Tell me you shared it with a couple of your friends that you think might like the content. Now, let's get this subscriber count up to 1,000, guys. Let's go. We're at 91. We got, let's see, 909 subscribers to go. Or something like that. I can't count today. That's that Berkeley education coming in. But, alright. So, just get this point out there. I vote independent. I don't vote just Republican. I don't vote just Democrat. I vote for whoever I think is going to get the job done right the first time. If that includes me voting for a dog named Peaches, I'll vote for a dog named Peaches, or I'll vote for my cat Hobbs. Hobbs for president. How about that one? Or Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse. So how about those? I'm a big proponent of, constitutional freedoms. This is I'm exercising right now, my freedom of speech. The First Amendment is awesome. It's freedom of speech. Your Second Amendment is your right to bear arms. That helps you protect all the other amendments of the U.S. Constitution. So, that being said, alright, let's dig in here a little bit. First bill that they are saying now will not pass this year. So, which means it looks like we're going to have to wait till January to hopefully get some lawmakers up off their hind ends and get their asses to work. That means we got a little over 6 months to get their behinds in order, get them in check, tell them to light the fire under their asses. And this is something I actually support. Legalizing of medical marijuana, which is your first step to getting to recreational use. We have states in this country that have already passed recreational marijuana laws that allow it. And those states are collecting mad money in tax revenue. And I mean some mad money. There's a meme going around Facebook right now, and I don't usually bring them up, but this one's a really, really awesome one. How about we legalize marijuana, and then we put that money towards fixing these damn South Carolina roads? And listen, guys, I'm going to put this out there now. If you don't know how to report a pothole to SCDOT, please do your research and find out how to do it. Because once you find out how to do it, you can help us get these roads fixed and light a fire under DOT. So, back on topic here. Going back to legalizing marijuana. Yes, I'm being a little bit humorous tonight, guys. You're going to have to put up with the dry humor. But, how about we do this? Operation Pothole. We legalize marijuana, and we use the revenue from it and tax dollars to pay for the roads and help give the teachers more money. How about that, guys? I think we can do both things. You know, there's enough of us out there. You know, we all support it, and that's coming from the Republican side and the Democrat side and independents. Most people will support it. Last time I checked, I think it was 60 to 70% of South Carolinians approved it. Come on, guys, let's get out of the dark ages here. Let's step up our game here. All right, okay, and two bills. One's a Democrat bill and one's a Republican bill that a lot of people would label them, and they deal with gun control. The Democrats want to try to force for more background checks and stuff like that. Which, the way I see it, that ain't going to do anything. Because in the U.S. here, we already have an awesome background check system. What we need to do is fund our local governments so the sheriff's offices and the clerks of court can report these cases to SLED. File it with the state like they're supposed to. Let's go all digital with that, So as soon as the guy's judgment's handed down, as soon as he is convicted, we can have it already put on a file. So whenever they call the system called NICS to get a background check done for the purchase of a firearm, they can be denied right then and there. If they streamline the system, it might work better. Upload digital copies of all the court records dealing with those kinds of cases like, felonies, stuff like that. And guess what? You'll be able to get a system down a lot better. Now I'm going to talk about the bill that I support. Constitutional carry. Why should I have to pay the state of South Carolina to be able to carry a concealed weapon? I am a licensed concealed carrier here in the state of South Carolina. I have a concealed carry permit, and I am proud of it. And I will say this, guys. I would rather us as a state pass this bill. Allow all legal law-abiding citizens to have the right to carry open in public. I wouldn't mind that. I know a lot of people out there wouldn't mind that. Or they can carry concealed. I don't mind that either. But these laws just keep an honest person honest. Because criminals don't follow the law. Why do you think they're called criminals? They break the laws. Let's pass what we have in the Second Amendment right, which the Constitution is the right to keep and bear arms. I think that would be able to curb a lot of the problems. Now, I will say this, with that being said, if you're going out to the bar and you're going to be drinking, I don't think you should be carrying a firearm, period. Because everybody knows when you mix firearms and alcohol, somebody either dies or goes to the hospital. Every single time, Now, if you are a sober person, like if you're in a group of people and you're the DD, I support you being able to carry your firearm as long as you're not drinking. Because the simple fact is, let's go back to the tragedy down in Florida at the Pulse nightclub. That wacko went in there and shot those folks up and killed them. Because of what they believed in and their personal beliefs. And, I think right there is a strong indicator that we need to do it. We need to allow that so that if there was a person there that was concealed carrying or open carrying who was sober, he probably could have killed that guy and saved many lives. Or he could have diverted the shooter away from people. Took cover, diverted the shooter away to, in a little bit safer direction, get the shooter to shoot at towards him, if he had good cover, and cover those people trying to get out of there. so they could live. They could be here today. You know? That's the other part of that bill that they're working on. Alright. Let's see here. What was the other one? The other one was tax reform. Man. I don't know about you, but in tax reform, I think we can go back to problem one and help fix some of the issues with, the legalizing of the good green stuff. How many potheads have you seen die in a car crash? Unless if it was a fight over a burger, that was about it. That's my weed joke of the day. So, but tax reform, to me, that's all politics. The way I see tax reform is I'd rather see them get rid of the income tax, 100% rid of the income tax, and go to a straight sales tax. Excuse me. A straight sales tax. Everybody pays the same amount of money in taxes, because the way it works is, for sales tax, you get charged a certain percentage based off the dollar. It's like 8 cents to a dollar, 10 cents to a dollar, something like that. And, say if we all paid an extra 5 cents to a dollar. 5 cents to every dollar you spend went to help fund the state government. I think that'd be a lot fairer, because whether you're spending $1 or you're spending $1 million, you're gonna still you're gonna pay 5% of either one. Now the other one's gonna be a lot more because you spend more money. Well, guess what? That means you paid a bigger share because you had the money to buy something that was $1 million. Where the rest of us Joes, we're scrounging around pennies and stuff like that to make ends meet. But that's my point. That's my thing on tax reform. Which I didn't read the bill. I'll be dead honest. I don't know what really was in it. It was talking about dropping the income tax rate down, or not the income, but the corporate tax rates and this, that, and the other. To me, that sounds like it's helping out, Big Brother. Helping out them, opening up the state for more jobs, which I would support 100%. We get more jobs in the state, we can help get the homeless veterans and everybody off the roads, get them proper housing, get them cleaned up, get them trained to do these jobs, give them the help they need, versus, watching people die from PTSD and stuff like that, stuff that, hey, goes back to bill number 1, marijuana. I know a lot of people that have PTSD, they use CBD oils and stuff like that, and it works well for them. It helps calm them down, But yeah, so that's my take on that. This week's gonna be a big week legislative wise up here in Columbia, and I know this is off topic from what I normally talk about, but yeah, there's things that just need to be talked about sometimes. And like I said, this video, a lot of people see differently to me in politics, but I look at, not right versus left. I look at the people versus government. What would be better for the people of South Carolina? Not the government. I think I'm going to do another video, and I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but it's going to talk about Santee Cooper. I know a state representative